Peace family, it's your boy King Overtuna back again with another episode. So I'm at the lake. I'm actually about to go over to that side. Wait, no, that side. Yeah, I'm going over to that side of the lake. I'm gonna do a little hiking and I'm gonna do a tour of the area. I'm gonna go check them out, check out their crafts, see the things that they have. My boat driver just arrived, so we're about to get on the boat now and head over to the other side.
Yeah, this lake. This lake is called Lake Bunyonyi. It is located in southwestern Uganda. Yeah, this lake has two theories, where there is the geographical theory and a legendary. Geographically, this lake where we are now, it was all covered with swamp. It was a swamp area. Then there was only one river called River Rushayi, which was flowing on that very swamp. Then what happened? There is a mountain called Mountain Muhavula. It is shared by 3 countries, that is Uganda, Rwanda, and Congo. By then it was still active. After that, after those days, it had to erupt. After eruption, the lavas and the magmas blocked the outlet of that very river. Then the drainage of the water came covering the swamp, and it became a lake. Those very islands you're seeing, those were the tall hills.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Fam. Yo. So, I'm currently hiking up. I have not reached the top yet, but I'm almost close. Oh man, I didn't realize how out of shape I was. I definitely need to do this more often. We're still going up. Okay, fam. So I've reached one of the viewpoint areas. Whew. It wasn't as brutal as I thought it would be. But I'm really out of shape, you guys. It's been a long time since I hiked up these hills over here in Kabale. These hills are massive. Much bigger than the ones at Kampala, actually. So, like I said, I made it to one of the viewpoints. So you guys are going to check this out with me. And believe me when I tell you, family, it is absolutely worth it to hike up these hills just to see the view of this lake. It's absolutely worth it. All right, check this out. Look at this view, y'all. We got some more ways to go. We're actually gonna be heading up over that side. So, yeah, this is absolutely amazing.
I'm Morotalo Henry, the local tourist guide around Lake Bunyonyi. So where we are now, we are at the super view of the Lake Bunyonyi. As you're seeing, for example, there where I'm pointing, all of those you're seeing, they are all islands. But we have the major interesting islands, which I'm going to elaborate more about those islands. For example, there where I'm pointing, you can see the smallest island in the middle of the lake. That very island is called the Punishment Island. The reason why they called it Punishment Island, in some years back, in East African traditional society, when a lady goes pregnant before marriage, it was a very big loss to the family and the curse to the family. So what they used to do, they used to drop her on that very island to starve and die as a punishment. Then on the other side, on the left side, you can see there is a very big island. In some years back, here came an epidemic disease called leprosy, and that very disease killed very many people. But by then, those people who were living, they were very lucky. They got a doctor from Scotland called Dr. Leonard Sharp. So when that very missionary doctor came this side, he found very many people were suffering because of that disease. So what he did, he had to ask the community members to give him an isolated land where he can set up a small hospital. So after giving him that very isolated land, he had to go to different neighboring counties, collecting those people who had leprosy, putting them to treat them on that very island. Then we also have another legendary story on one of the island called Upside Down Island. For example, when you want to see it, it is located to the arm of the lake, heading to the outlet of the lake. What happened there? You know, in Africa, in East African traditional society, like when people are making their cultural rituals, they put up like a small party. So what happened? There was an old woman who was crossing to that very island. She was very thirsty. She begged those people who had organized that very party to give her something to wear the slot. So what happened? They said, no, you are a beggar, we don't want to see you here. Then what happened? He had to ask just like a small boy to take her across to the mainland. So when they reached in the middle of the lake, the island capsized. Everyone on that island died. Only one chicken flew from that island and survived. Yeah, other islands, we have an island called the Eco Resort. By then, locally they used to call it Chahuja Island. There are different activities to do. For example, there is a sport. There is, these game viewing, where you can get a chance to see some different animals like the zebras, waterbacks, impalas, and Uganda cobs. But they were not born there. They just brought them from different national parks to that very island. Then when you're here, you can also see the first ever hotel on this very lake. It was the first hotel to be set up around the Lake Bunyonyi. It is called the Bird's Nest. But by then it was called Kalimzo's Hotel. Kalimzo was a vice chancellor of Makerere University in Idi Amin's regime. So he had to put up that very hotel on that very small peninsula there. Then Idi Amin Dada, when he was like interested to come to Kigezu region, he had to come and stay on that very hotel. But currently they changed the name. Nowadays it is called the Bird's Nest Hotel. It is owned by an investor from Belgium called Mr. Pablo. So he also supported the local people here, because people to work in the gardens, they all come from those villages, and also people to work in services, they all come on those very neighboring villages.
So family, I meant to get this the first time, but you can barely see it. There's a volcano on the other side of this lake. That's over there in Congo. I'm gonna zoom in. There it is, all the way. That thing. It's too cloudy on that side, so you can't really see it, but there's a time of day where you can see it perfectly. But all the way that side, that's a volcano. Woo! Yeah, man, it's a volcano, y'all. Okay, family. So, I made it to a friend's house. His name is Laban. His mom is the one who's staying at this place. So these guys, these ladies, they do their crafts this side. They have their nice place here. There's a craft shop this side as well. You guys are seeing this is sorghum down, drying it out. So, let me go over here. I think she's here now. Alright, so I met the mama. We're going inside now. That is mama. Mama, can you say hello?
You say
Hello.
Hello. Naseka nokusheka. Ngamero ngande gogo wami.
From Jugulapan, I born around this area, in this family. We make these table mats. This table mat will get out of banana papyrus tree. Get them from the shore above the lake. Then we prepare it. We spend like 2 days when they are putting on the sunshine. Then after we start preparing it. We start making it with a small needle. When we finish this one, this is the table mat, 22 size. We sell it at 25,000. And this elephant, we get them out of binding wire and banana fiber. We sell it at 10,000. This earring depends the size of the earrings. We have small one, and we have medium size and big size. The small one, 5,000. The big one, the medium size, 7,000. The big one, 10,000. And we have this bag. We get out of banana fiber. We first make a rope. You make a rope according to the size you want. Then after we fix using raffia glass, helped with a Chinese needle. This size of the bag we set at 30,000. Inside we have a lid. Get them out of it's a lid from that one. And we have a basket. This basket, this you see, this is natural color. We have some plants to get out of natural colors. We call it nyabwehindo. Changes color itself. And this size of the basket, you spend 4 days when you're making this one. Then when you saw this size, you spend 1 day. This one sits big, and this for 3 days. This one is the price 30,000. This one also 30. This one is 15. The small one, this one 10. We have sugar bowl. This is sugar bowl. We get them also out of banana fibers, then fix it using Chinese needle. And we have also this shopping bag, the big one. We get them also out of papyrus tree. from the shore of the lake, but this one spent a week making this one. It's 70,000 each of this one. And we have a coaster, tea coaster. This one, you spend a day, you make two, each is 8,000. We have also necklace. We get them out of raffia glass and sisal helped with a Chinese needle. When you put in on, it's like this. I'll show you when you put it on.
I think there's one even now.
Yeah, you put it on like this. Also, we have belt for ladies. You spend 2 days when you're making this belt. It's a price 20,000 each, and get them out of a raffia glass and accessory up to Chinese meat also. We have also anklet for ladies. Even not for ladies.
Okay.
This one 10,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys got some really, really good stuff in here too. I really appreciate that. Showing me all of these things. And your name is again?
Kyonjigo Laban.
Okay. Mr. Laban.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome.
I really appreciate that, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right, family, so finished the hike and I'm passing down now to go and get my boat. This is a little shortcut. I told my guy to park over here on the other side of the hill, so we're gonna go get the boat over there. This has been a great hike, very productive. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about Lake Bunyonyi and learn a little bit about these hills over here, and you got to see some of the beauty that I get to see often. Who's that? Yeah. Okay, family, so I've reached the end of my journey. Waiting on my guy to come down. The lake is there, so I'm waiting on the driver to show up now, and that's the end of this episode. So I really hope you guys enjoy this episode. That's my boy over there, Henry. Henry, say what's up. This is my boy right here. If you guys come to Lake Bunyonyi, to Kabale, you guys are gonna seek him out. He's a really, really good tour guide, and he will show you guys around. I'm going to leave some information behind for him, his contact information, so you guys can give him a call, and he's going to give you a good and fair price, correct? Yeah. So this is my guy, Ratara Henry. You just call him Henry. This is my guy, the Rasta man. Everybody knows him in town, so you can't miss him, okay? All right, family. So at this time, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and like and leave a like and subscribe now, and also leave a comment for me. Let me know if you like this kind of content, if you want to see something different in the future, or if this is a good episode or a bad episode, or whatever the case may be. Leave some constructive criticism behind, to help me improve my content and whatnot. And you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace.